everyone, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. So this is another episode in the deck walkthrough series. I hope you've been watching all my previous deck walkthroughs and have found it very inspiring and very helpful in helping you make a choice when deciding what deck you want to buy. So I've tried to present decks from across the board, and I will be doing that so that it's decks that are for beginners as well as for people who have extensive tarot knowledge. So it's just I do a walkthrough so that you can see all the cards in the deck, and that gives you an idea about whether or not you can relate to the deck. Now today I'm going to present to you the Whispers of Lord Ganesha. I love this deck. I just bought it recently and I've started to use it. I'm using it more for personal insights as opposed to using it for readings, because I find that that's where where I need answers and I need spiritual guidance. This particular deck has been absolutely brilliant, and I thought I do need to share this with you if you are going through a difficult period in life and you can't seem to find your way out of it. This is a really good, inspiring deck. You can draw a card every single day, or you can draw 3 cards every single day and get some inspiration as to how to move forward. Ganesha has always been the god that opens pathways and removes obstacles, and that is what he's best known for. He's also a god of wisdom, and you get a lot of information and insight when going through this deck as well. So it's a deck that's been done by Angela Hartfield, and it's a 50 card deck. It's got a beautiful picture of Ganesha sitting in the middle of this little pond here, and you've got a lot of lotus flowers around him, and he is getting insight. He is meditating. It comes in this really nice hard box, and it's going to be very long lasting as well, and it tells you a little bit about Ganesha on the back of that particular deck. So it's a 50 card oracle deck, and it's also got a guidebook, and I really love this deck. It's very beautiful. So the box itself, very sturdy. It comes with a nice book. Now the reason why I haven't started using it for readings is because each and every single page in this book has got so much of insight in it that you do need to sit down and read through the pages once you draw the cards. It starts off giving you some spreads over there, a nice table of contents telling you about what's going on per card, but also starts telling you about how to use the deck itself. So you can do the 3 card spread here, where it gives you how to actually draw them, and there's a 4 card spread. There's also a 5 card spread. So there's a horseshoe spread, and there's a daily spread, a daily message spread that you can also use, and those are the 3 spreads, and it tells you how to place the cards and what each particular card means as well. Now the book itself has got no color pictures in it, but the deck more than makes up for that, and each particular card meaning has got a picture of the Ganesha on it, with the title at the, on the card, but also the title next to as a heading. The title is a heading, tells you a little bit about it, a small little excerpt about that heading, and gives you a rundown about what that card is about, and what message it gives. And I think it's very important for you to actually read the book every time you draw the card. So this is one particular deck that I don't recommend you learning off all the card meanings and then throwing the book aside. I suggest that you keep the book and use the book every time you do a reading with it, because as you're drawing the cards, these meanings become very important. And in the back there's a little bit about the author and the artists and the different types of oracle decks that were brought up by this particular author, which is Angela Hartfield. She has produced the Whispers of Love oracle deck, which is also a very good deck, and she's also got Nature's Whispers as well. She's got the that's also one done by her. And in the back there's a little area that you can make a bit of notes if you so choose to do. So it's really nice. It's a good book to keep. It's more for spiritual enlightenment, I would say, that this deck is. You could use it for readings as well, because it does give you answers. So it tells you, but it's more on a personal level rather than doing it for a mass audience, I would think. And that's how I find it better to use it. So the deck itself comes with these cards They are large, sort of bigger than my hand. I haven't got quite got the sizes of them yet, but I will find that out and put that in the description box for you. And the back of the deck has got a picture of the Ganesha sitting in that pond with those lotus flowers over there, and it's a really good cardstock, very, very sturdy, not too shiny, so it won't slip all over the place, and it does shuffle really nicely, just big enough to fit in your hands, but not to go crazy with the shuffling really. It's a borderless deck as well, and that makes it really, really exceptional. And also it's got beautiful colors on it, really, really beautiful. So you can see there's the picture over there on the main card, and at the bottom it's got the label of the card and the number of the card. So courage for number 50 over there, and you can see him riding this big lion over there, So I'll take you through the deck itself and just show you all the pictures, and I really do recommend buying it. It's such a beautiful deck. So the first one is Beginnings, and you can look for the meanings of that Beginnings reading through that book there. So this is Beginnings, Surrender, Delight, Reflection, Energetic Movement. This is the Dancing Ganesha. Fulfillment, Sustenance, Promise of the Future. And this deck can be read intuitively as well. The pictures are pretty intuitive as well. Concentration. This is a mouse there. Generosity. Embrace, Childlike Expression, Understanding, Drive, Revelation, Clear Your Energy, Inner Knowing, Openness, Spiritual Practice, Protection, Determination, Harmony, Empowerment. Now these are emblems of all the different chakras, so you can see which chakra is being activated there. Wholeness, so this is the green, and that's the heart chakra really. Be Candid, that's your throat chakra. Your insight, this is your third eye chakra, and you can see the color is appropriate to that. Enlightenment, that would be your crown chakra. Perseverance, positive outlook, priorities, decision, steadfastness, guidance, capacity to love, personal transformation, healing, cultivation, nurture, acceptance, spiritual quest, belonging. Before we go any further, I just wanted to explain what these yellow balls are. Ganesha is a god who has a particularly sweet tooth, and he always has sweets with him. It's probably why he's a bit on the chunky side there. And then you've got achievement, innocence, blessings, prosperity. There's the sweet balls again. Splendor, this is joy, divine support, relaxation, and courage. So those are the cards for the deck. It's a very, very beautiful deck. Ganesha is a very, very important deity in Hinduism. He not only brings wisdom to you and is very approachable, a very lovely energy, and also very enlightening, but also opens pathways and removes all obstacles and blocks in your pathway, and also gives you really good advice. It's a very childlike energy, but also very, very supportive and very innocent energy that comes through these cards. And the messages that came through the book were very, very enlightening and very, very supportive, and will give you a lot of hope for the future as well, and tell you how to get things done. So I do hope you do buy this deck. I absolutely love it, and I am using it quite a bit right now, and it's a very good grounding energy as well that comes across from this particular deck. And it makes you feel as though there's nothing that you can't conquer once you start reading through whatever the messages that are coming through from Ganesha. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will put in the deck links to Amazon as well as eBay if you want to purchase this deck. So thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.